Welcome, traders. Trey coming to you live from the Harmonic Trading Club with another video. This time, as you can see from the beginning of this video, I wanted to take a look at Sofi. Heard a lot about it. I actually have some of their products in the financial services sector, banking, credit card, stuff like that. And I figured, there's a lot of buzz about it. So I was figuring, hey, I might as well just go ahead and take a look at it and see if it reacts harmonically. And as you can see in the playback, quickly it does. I've dropped down in the smaller time frame to kind of try to see if there's a trading opportunity for me in it. And in the smaller time frame, this box of consolidation here, I see that it quickly fired off. Well, this one doesn't really count. That's me kind of like forcing my hand, but a couple of valid ones on the smaller time frame, which of course, as I've been telling you in all my videos, the harmonic patterns are usually found when the market is moving sideways, like this box I have carved out. So inside of this consolidated cycle, two patterns were formed, both of them winners. This is a bearish bat pattern, tremendous work for a winner. And then he comes back with a Gartley pattern, and you can see how devastating that win would have been. Okay, just me, just like I said, gauging. I will say this about SoFi before I talk about how I am going to approach it. They were kind of hard to find. I had to pretty much stay out on larger time frames like the day and things like that. I don't know why it's disappearing, but yeah. So if you notice, as you see me going back through its entire history, basically, just seeing how many times it reacted harmonically. Not really enough for my liking, typically, in what I would look for in a market in terms of how reactive it is to advanced pattern recognition. But there were some. There were a few. There might have even been one right here. Nah, okay, let me leave that alone. But anyway, I did find myself having to go back rather far to go through its history. This was a real good one here. This is back in July. Winner. This one here, bad pattern. So you see, I've located a few of them. Like I said, just gauging and trying to see. Here is a pretty powerful one. This is a butterfly, the green butterfly. So the green butterfly would have given two opportunities for trades. Both of them winners. This one here, when he filled at the D leg, fired off and paid pretty well. And then it came back and fired off again pretty well. Or for a more aggressive trader who would have stayed in there looking for extended targets around the C leg, they would have gotten that as well. So that's how the butterfly reacted. And these are a little bit less common, at least in my trading system, butterfly patterns. But you can see this one right here did actually do very well. And then I think this is probably the last one here. I'm going back to the beginning. So if I kept going back, I'd end up at the beginning of SoFi. But this one here, slight winner, maybe a one target winner, but still filled overbought at the time. As you can see on the RSI, filled the pattern, overbought, and then reacted. But I think it's only a one target winner. Let me just check real fast. I think that's only a 382 retracement, which is like I said, basically one target. So I just want to check that before I move forward, because those are important too. Like, how deep do they run when they do fill? Do you get both targets, which would be the 382 and the 618 on the retracement side for the targets? So this would have given the 382 first target, and then he would not have made it down to the 618. But that's still okay. Still a winner for a trader who likes to trade patterns, or you can call him a pattern trader if you want. It's okay. No biggie. But so you see me going back all the way through it. There might have been one more. Okay, so here basically kind of like at the beginning of SoFi's history, there was another bullish Gartley pattern here. Okay, so there was a few of them. I don't know. I think there was, if you just count them, as 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I come up here, and I think there were 2 up here on the smaller time frame, the 2-minute chart. Scalping time frame is kind of like what I like to call it. So now that I've gotten all that out the way, and I know that it is somewhat harmonic, it does respect harmonic patterns. It will respond to them pretty much positively. Is a good thing. Positively, as you see, like I said, this guy up here, this the little purple bat, the way he reacted, and then came and gave a garly pattern and just really fired off. This would have been like almost perfect. This is what a trader is really looking for. This one right here, when he's trading harmonic patterns, this is actually the one. This is how you want them to react to your trade. You know, in terms of risk versus reward, this trade would have had absolutely no drawdown. It would have filled out the D leg and fired off. So then there was one more thing in here that I had identified, and that was a very, very positive reacting head and shoulders pattern. You see left shoulder here, head, right shoulder, just perfect. Comes down, feels the shoulder, comes up, feels the head, comes up, right shoulder, takes off for a tremendous winner on a head and shoulder pattern. Then goes into a little bit more consolidation. So it didn't take me long to figure out. If you see that I already have the trade pretty much drawn out on what it's going to look like, and I'll be using a technique that you guys have seen me talk about several times. But just for the sake of the video, I'll go ahead and write it out for you guys. So not a harmonic pattern, but something that this what I'm going to talk about now is actually more in line with the trend continuation, whereas those harmonic patterns, advanced patterns, are counter trend trading opportunities. But here in this double bottom, and then this break and close up here above the previous structure, or break and close above the V-neck. So in that 2618 technique, in the 2618, the 2 in the name stands for double bottom, and the 618 stands for 618 retracement after the break and close, or basically the right side of the shoulder of this double bottom. So double bottom followed by break and close beyond previous structure, followed by a 618 retracement. At that point in time, you would want to be oversold, which it was, of course. This was yesterday when the market closed. He also printed a bullish candle, meaning it tells me, yes, as soon as this whole thing took place, the bulls were ready to come and try to take control of this thing. As for targets, they'll be very, very simple on here. You basically go ahead, and there's 2 things you do. The first thing that you do is you go ahead and draw an A to B is equal to CD pattern. I'll go ahead and do that again for you since it was already done prior to me making the video. But basically, this would be the A to B leg. A to B is A to B is equal to C, and D is going to be up there somewhere. So I'll just go ahead and put a question mark because we know our target D is going to be up there somewhere. And basically, if A to B is equal to C and D, which is an equal measure move, I would just be cloning this leg here, right? I just clone that and put them on C and D. So that's how you see I came up with my target for it. I need to say something. As you saw, I put up the disclaimer at the beginning of all my videos. I do not provide financial advice. I do not give trading signals. I do not advise people what to do in their capital, with their capital in the markets. I simply come talk about opportunities that might present themselves, and I talk to basically educate my audience when it comes to structural analysis and advanced pattern recognition. So with that being out the way, and you can see the A to B is equal to CD pattern. I know where price action should end, meaning a Sofi should get a new high of around $16 maybe sometime this week. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow because this is a very small time frame. It might take a day, it might take a couple days. There's really no telling, to be honest with you. But we caught this right at the right time. I don't see a gap coming tomorrow. It could happen. The market could gap one way or the other. It could gap up, it could gap down, but either way, I still think that because we have broken out and got this got this new high up out of these zones here, got this high, we come back and correct, we come break again, come back, and then that's where I believe, the way that I'm analyzing it, that's actually how SoFi is going to break out and get its new high of, just a little bit above $16 for a pretty profitable looking trade. And then again, stops, and with this technique, stops are always beneath the double top or double bottom. So if you can see, I got it, right there. I can probably pull that up just a little bit. No, it's not going to let me. But basically, the stops will be right here when the market opens. I'm probably just going to execute and fire off on SoFi. So that was pretty quick and pretty easy. I learned a little bit about how it moves and how it reacts. So now that it's going forward, I can just continue to look for trading opportunities. I want to say something else before I end the video. And as always, again, these advanced patterns are found when the market is moving sideways, and that sideways consolidation is usually after a period of a long, strong trend. So basically, once the market was done falling out of all of this, right, this sort of bearish type of action, it started moving sideways. And when it started moving sideways, it created two very, very good trading opportunities, at least for a short-term trader or scalper. And that's for the people that don't understand trading inside a consolidation. Hopefully this is something that they can add to their toolbox, because everybody thinks that you need to have a trend when you're trading, or, that saying that they say the trend is your friend. Well, not always. Sometimes counter trend is going to be your friend. And these are counter trend, meaning price action coming up, I'm coming down. Price action coming down, I'm countering going up. Okay, so I just wanted to add that final little piece to it. Hopefully this video provides some value to you traders out there, especially people who might be interested in advanced pattern recognition or styles of this type, things with Fibonacci, advanced Fibonacci, racial confluence, things like that. So that's all I have on this one. A pretty short, quick video, not too much, like you kind of like normally see deep dives are a little bit more in depth, but this one was kind of easy because as soon as I was done looking it over, after I had saw everything that had happened, pattern, head and shoulders pattern, then 2618, my work was pretty much done. It's just really about executing the trade, and hopefully we have a winner here. Like and subscribe to the channel. I really, really, really could use your support. I really appreciate you, especially me being a new content creator in this space, dealing with financial markets, trading, Forex, crypto, and stocks. Could really, really use the support. Help get the word out there, help educate some new traders, and help correct some of the issues that we all have in this very, very challenging industry on a day-to-day basis. Hit the thumbs up, like the video, share the video, hit the bell icon so you can be notified. I'm at the point where I'm doing at least 2 to 3 videos a day now. I'm trying to produce at least one, when I have time to really jump in, do the analysis, get the technical breakdown ready, and then do the recording. So that being said, as I continue to work in this space and try to get better at it each and every day, I appreciate your support. You guys take care, be safe in the markets, and I'll see you in the next video.